So yeah, like I said, man, these people, they're not smart enough to figure out that, again, whatever you do and say, right? Whatever my response is, the response that I pick, I think before I speak always, right? What you don't get is you're feeding me. You're feeding me. You're feeding the shark. I use that stuff as incentive and energy. Like I said, this is why I just performed the best lift that I've ever performed off very little sleep. Think about that. That's God building strength. See, when we go through challenges, the reason why these people are so mad is because challenges don't stop me in my tracks. Challenges don't break me. Challenges mold me because I always overcome. I overcome any obstacle in my path, anything. It's how I got this far. And I am a story of extreme success. Like I said, made and spent more money than anyone who ever existed on this planet. Went through actual, real challenges and real struggles in real life and survived the unsurvivable and the impossible. What you're seeing here is a testimony of God. Everything here is 100% serious and legit. And I'm done sitting here playing and letting anyone come over here and try to mess with my project. I'm a perfectionist. This is a project. And like I said, I funded the Batman thing out of pocket. Been doing this for 2+ years. Something is biting me. Hold up. Been tons of mosquitoes out here too, for absolutely no normal reason. Not like normal amounts, like insane amounts. And that's probably what it is. I mean, millions of them. I tried to sit down to do my show outside yesterday. That's what I was going to do. Man, them fools swarm. There had to be at least like 50 to 100 of them. I've never seen anything like it. That ain't from rain. That ain't from nothing. That's not normal. That's some government stuff. So, see, the government is doing a lot of implementation on here on us. You would be naive to think not. What do you think they talk about? All these things, all these trails in the sky, right? That's the government with their planes and all their nonsense. Like I said, the government is the enemy. They've been the enemy since day one. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. The truth is that we all have a common enemy. You folks on YouTube are not the government. You're just some people on YouTube. That's what I don't get. You know what I mean? You want to type nonsense. I don't have time to entertain fake talk. You understand? You keep trying to use phrases and say things that doesn't exist. What do you mean? The whole lawsuit is figured out. I figured out your entire ploy and plot, and I shut it down. I know every aspect of every little thing. You understand? That's hilarious, bro. And the minute that you have to come into court, if you don't show up to court, there will be a warrant put out for your arrest. Every single individual on that list and more. And like I said, there's some names that I have to add too. And there's some I'm leaving off of there. There's entire like companies, all sorts of stuff that's a part of this lawsuit. Okay? What you have to understand is there's going to be RICO charges. It's going to be a RICO case. Guaranteed. If you can charge one felon or one of the criminals with a felony, you can charge them all. I understand the law, bro. My dad was a UT graduate lawyer. See, you folks, you want to keep trying to act like you're smart talking me, but you're doing it at a distance, hiding. Do it in front of my face. Like, what? That'll be the day anybody tells me what to do, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Right? See, y'all want to sit here and linger around my business. No. There's your answer. Not going to happen. Every day, y'all got these people trying to lie on my name, trying to say things that aren't happening and aren't there. I don't play like that. See, y'all fools think you slick. Yeah, you talking subliminally, trying to send subliminal messages. What you saying is, I'm a familiar. Okay, familiar. Well, we'll expose any of you familiars. All you got to do is run your mouth again. That's all. Run your mouth. Just run your mouth. Yeah, that's all you got to do. Run your mouth. And guess what? I'm going to go public and expose y'all with your legal name and everything. What? If you talk to the red triangles at all, like I said, you're losing your job. You're going to prison. It's that simple. This is a real thing. I don't know what these folks are talking about. This is a very serious thing that's happening, serious game that these folks are trying to play online. And it's very weird, man. It's very weird because anyone could have put a stop to it over 20 years ago. Like, again, there's no internet celebrity that has people that are doing these things, tracking them, targeting them, talking about all these different tactics, triangulation. Like, all through a chat room. What is that about? Bro, I can close the chat, but I shouldn't have to. This is my business. See what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I mean, the only solution that I can come to at this point, I don't sit there and act like y'all. I'm not going to try to hold others back. Like, I'm not going to do that. But what I can do is dismantle the entire system and just get all y'all businesses shut down. So I'll just do that. No problem. So now I'm on a mission to make sure that all these companies and businesses get shut down because no, I'm being straight up. If I can't run my business unabridged in this country in America, that's my civil, actual rights and liberties, like I said, that they have continuously taken away from me for no reason. Here's some more gang stalking, some more nonsense. Is that what that is? Might not be, I don't know, but it sure looks like it. Y'all can gang stalk all you want, drive around, sit there, pretend you're monitoring, pretend you're following. You people ain't scaring nobody. Yeah, I'm talking about all y'all right in front of your face, and none of you gonna do nothing about it. And you ain't scary. What is that? Like real talk. Weird. I never seen any of that. That's new. I ain't never seen no vehicle like that right there. You know what I mean? Could just be people who over there. I don't know. But like I said, it's just mad weird. I pay attention to everything, dog. I don't care where I'm at. I'm gonna stand up for myself and defend myself now. Feel me? I'm not letting nobody, I don't care who you are, don't come within a 5,000-mile radius of me either. Real talk. Feel me? Like, I'm out here working, bro. I'm for real with mine. I'm not out here playing. Feel me? We don't take no losses with none of y'all. Take no L's in the street. Like I said, Millionaire in the street, doggy. These people can't get at me in the street, so they want to go to the internet. Yeah, I own you. Like I said, I don't want to hear that again, man. Don't be repeating my words back to me, man. That's weird. Like I said, when you speak, it's got to make sense. It's got to apply. Feel me? Like, listen, bro, what I'm saying is reality. I don't care how it makes you feel. It makes you feel that way because it's the truth. See what I'm saying? These people, like I said, you're just sitting there doing some weird tactic that it doesn't make any sense. You're not accomplishing anything. Your intention is clear as day. You just want people to agree with delusion. Yeah, nobody does. The whole world doesn't agree with you. You have no basis, no voice, no movement. But I'm out here and I got a check for $181 and some change, coach, because I succeeded, because that's what takes real work. And it's difficult as hell when you people are trying to stop it every step of the way, right? Come on, dog. Y'all been trying to get this business shut down and what I'm doing on here 24 hours a day, every day, and I'm still trucking. All I got is a warning, and the warning is made up because YouTube and Google are who targeted me and they're in on it. You're going to keep on telling on yourself. I'm advising all y'all strongly, quit making these moves towards my future and my success. There's no need for this behavior. But if that's what you're going to do, and we're going to be petty and immature, and you're going to play games like this with electronic means, don't worry. This channel and everything is all documentation. I have other documentation, plenty of it, of what they're saying to me, what's going on. Well, you're not accomplishing nothing. I'm Batman. So see, the minute you came in, I already analyzed your behavior. I told you it's not making sense. Why do you keep typing? See, that's odd. So then folks know that they can't even have a conversation that's coherent. Okay, no problem. You could have just said that. See, there's nothing going on, bro. I'm good. My life is beautiful. I'm at peace. Like I told you every day. Yeah, I just wanted to prove to you I'm uncontrollable like I have a million times. I just wanted to G-check you and remind you who you playing with and who you talking to. Don't forget. Let's not forget, little Wody. Little homie. Yeah, no, I'm real, bro. Understand? I ain't nothing to play with, bro. People don't play with me. People keep my name out their mouth. That's what they do. Feel me? So, like I said, I ain't out here playing. Never. Never. I've been doing this for a long time. I ain't never come to play. My job is very physical, very aggressive. I get busy. It's about action. Feel me? So, like I said, if you don't respect what I do for a career, you have no respect for men or for yourself. And that's these folks. Now I'm putting you on display in front of the public. Who wins? You acted like you just accomplished something. Pettiness, immaturity. You will accomplish nothing because I'm a grown man and I'm too strong because I got God working through me. Yeah, and God is going to continue to ride for me, just like I told you. And it is what it is. Feel me? All these folks can't drive. None of them. That's all they do, just sit there. Everything's hunky-dory for me. Right. Because y'all fools don't look like me, you don't look good. Right. When you look like this, you look good, people start hating, especially out here. That's the facts. It's the only reason I ever went through any challenges. See, I went through all these challenges because I'm beautiful and handsome as hell and extremely good looking. I'm too attractive for my own good. I don't have women problems at all, and I'm single now. Yep. Nope. And I still don't waste my time with y'all. I don't even come across many women right now. I'm very isolated. I stay to myself. I do my thing. Like, I ain't really worried about any of that, man. To be honest, it's not really my concern. You know why? Because I'm a grown man. That's why. I got my priorities straight. I'm about working as Batman and building this business. I want to work all the time. It's like he said, you know, when Wayne Manor, blah, 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 is renovated, you can swap not sleeping in what did he say? Not sleeping in something in an estate to not sleeping in a mansion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole thing. Like, Batman really don't sleep that much. I keep it pushing. I keep working. I work today. I can't believe I did all this today. Them videos is proof enough, man. I'm on another level. Hold on. Yeah, these people have no sympathy, no empathy. Like I said, not only do they make me do everything by myself, right, and try to treat me some way, which is all hiding. Nobody says anything in front of me. There's another honk, right? But then they want to sit there and pretend like reality's not reality. Like, do y'all know how to do things the right way? Like, oh, I'm wrong because I handle things like a man and do things the right way. That makes no sense. Like, maybe you should pick up and catch some lessons from me. Maybe it will help you. Like I said, all these people, if you're a manager at a company, I'm above you. Don't say nothing to me. I'm your superior. If you own a company, I'm still your superior because I own a better company than you. Real talk. And I invented and created it. You just got placed in a position in slot because you were kissing up and sucking up. That's a fact. See, I didn't have to kiss up to nobody. I built my own company from scratch. Takes time. Takes time for the company to take off, right? And I just keep on progressing. I'm rolling. I'm like a snowball. Real talk. I'm like a snowball just traveling through hell, and the snowball doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell, but yet it's surviving. I'm just on the snowball effect right now. I'm just rolling with it. Understand? I came this far. I came too far, and I ain't gonna never give up. There's nothing. All I got so much momentum, bro. I'm telling you, I could run through a brick wall right now. Real talk. I'm gonna keep on moving forward. I'm gonna keep on progressing, and I'm gonna keep on rubbing it in your face, and you won't do nothing about it. Like I said, no. You see, if it's that serious for you, like I said, I know that I bother you. That's all you tell me. They come to the chat in a group, and like it said in the reading that just came out, we just got divine confirmation. We always do immediately from God. Just goes to show God is real. These are all divinely orchestrated events. Hey, like I said, man, Christina could have been talked. I mean, it's been years. I went all the way to Minneapolis, right? And I said, no, I ended up doing it for myself because you was full of it, you fugazi, and everything you doing is fake. Like I said, all you got to do is come to the show and talk. That's a responsibility, though. So again, I'm single, folks. All that was fake, right? Waste of my time. I don't feel any way about it. I have a cold heart, and it's straight business. Feel me? I could care less, to be honest with you. Like, real talk, bro. Because how can you care about something that you try to put your all into and somebody won't even let you talk? See, that's the thing. I've just been through too much. You can't repeat the same behaviors with me, or I'm just going to, dismiss you and get the hell away from you. So, like I said, now people who love me, they wouldn't have let me to struggle. They would get their act together by now. It's been years, bro. It don't take nobody this long. I don't care what you go through. It don't take this long to heal from nothing. You're spoiled, rotten, you're entitled. That's a fact. You claim you had full medical teams, everything. You got insurance, you got everything, and you leaving somebody out to struggle who made more money than anyone and took care of everybody here. That don't make no sense, bro. You can't make that make sense. It doesn't take that long to bounce back, get your act together, get up, quit being weak, and get your act together and get your settlement negotiated, quit dragging it out and taking longer and longer, right? No, that's reality. No, you're taking too long. Nobody got limitless patience. Then you should have approached me when you was done and you had everything ready to go, when you was on your way here. Nah, the first time we talked, you were supposed to already be around me physically. You making up lies, talking about this and that, and you know, this and mentioning these other people that I got away from. Right? You keep bringing their agenda of gang stalking to me. That's illegal as hell. Like I said, nope, we don't do that. See, if you was real, you would have never brought that my direction. That makes no sense. Talking about, oh, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're doing too much talking. You're doing a bunch of fake talk. Like I said, let's get real with ourselves. I'm not here to talk. You understand? I'm here to bring reality. I can pick any woman I want. I'll get any woman I want. And they know it. I ain't worried about that. Y'all a joke, real talk. Let me know when there's a real woman in the building. And at this point, I could care less. Y'all made me cold. I just don't care. I'm keeping real with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I got nothing but love in my heart, but I'm just a cold dude, man. I don't like none of y'all. Like, real talk, y'all did too much. You know what I mean? Like I said, not one of those relationships was an actual relationship. I don't know what they talking about. You all aren't even a part of anything I've ever done. What are you talking about? Listen, my life is beautiful, bro. Right? The real relationships I've been in, they were with a lot better looking women than you. All of you. That's why you mad and upset, because y'all ain't good enough for me. Common sense. So I get top of the line women. I pick the cream of the crop. Let's get real. Yeah. I don't know what you talking about. The best looking in the world. And yeah, looks matter. That's kind of the whole point of women. What are you talking about? Like, none of y'all have a heart. Are you serious? If they had a heart, I wouldn't be out here struggling. What? Like, and we still figuring it out. Like I said, I'm gonna keep stocking up. I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to get through this 2-week period. Get to this check. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Get to this check, and then y'all boys gonna see what time it is, because I'm coming with a relentless vengeance, and it's that simple. So, like I said, people don't get it. I'm not in a good mood. I ain't in the mood, bro. I'm done talking completely. It's on. You feel me? With everybody though. With everyone, bro. Holler at me when you see me, bro. See me in the street, whoever. Feel me? I'm done talking. Ain't nothing to talk about, bro. People trying to get on here and keep typing weird stuff. What do you mean nobody cares if I whatever? That terminology is used for you. That's for people like you who come from nothing. I've been over this fact. Whatever fact I state, you have no choice but to acknowledge. I make the rules. You are nobody. Stop that. Word is law, word is bond. I don't ever do that. What I do is lose my cool, and then everybody has to go through stuff because of it. What you're doing has affected so many people. It is unbelievable, and you have no regard for nobody. You don't care. My anger is nothing to play with. Do not play with my anger again. I'm telling you right now. What are you talking about? See, you're trying to minimize somebody who's very serious, somebody who has a serious career. Yeah, that's weird. That's maniacal. Ugh, makes no sense. It doesn't exist. Oh, I'm a serious dude. Every time I get mad, everything gets affected. The whole world changes. And like I said, that's what you just did. For what purpose would that be smart? That just means I'm going to crack down harder on these streets. I'm going to crack down harder when I get up to New York. I'm going to crack down harder when I get to all these different states and cities. Now I'm coming with a vengeance. Now I really ain't playing. Now I ain't here to talk. I ain't worried about a courtroom. Courtroom don't mean nothing for Batman, because Batman getting in the street getting busy. I'm facing all my enemies head on direct. See, I'm not doing no talking. I'm right here. You see what I'm saying? You got to worry about pure muscle and a monster who's hungry. Don't worry about a courtroom. That's irrelevant now. See, these folks, they want to play. They want to talk about it. Right. You want to be a rat. Right. Because that's what you are. That's why you look like one. The way they walk, they got hunchbacks and stuff. What are you talking about? That's all you. Yeah. You tried to project your issues, your insecurities. Like, I mean, that's a one-time thing. Maybe you keep it moving. You do that every day. Nah, you're serving life sentences in prison. It's that simple, bro. Yeah, no, you're trying to literally make me hear things. I'm good. I don't know what that is. See, they really think that they're doing something. Every day I'm just trying to have a chat and saying, hey, can you please stop that? That's nonsense. Just like I told y'all to your face, you sitting there doing weird stuff, and I'm asking you, yo, what are you doing? And you got this little smirk on your face. Right, but you're in and out of prison, and you're not building nothing. Why are you dedicating every minute and every second, right, to trying to be a problem for other people? You're not the red triangles. You're not in a position to be. I'm giving you too much credit. These people can't afford a hot dog. You don't have any effects. What? I'm not here for you. See their ego? They have an inflated ego. I was never talking about you, bro. I come against all the real organizations, legal organizations, and shut them down. I shut down legal organizations hands on. Y'all ain't it. Y'all are just a bunch of internet cyber criminals that go into prison. That's what you are. So, like I said, end of the day, that part is easy. All of that, the lawsuit, everything, all the evidence is already accrued. You just kept giving me more evidence. Okay. Well, now you don't need to. Now the only evidence you're going to give me, I don't even need, which is you're going to comment on the videos talking to yourself, and I'll never read it and I'll never see it. Look at that. Batman saving the world, right? Coming up against forces unseen, protecting Gotham, because it's the truth. I'm literally protecting all these people every day, because these people that I'm talking about coming up against, they're maniacal. Yeah. And that's what y'all do. Y'all do acts of domestic, you know what, while you hide. Yeah. I'm James Bond. So, like I said, you gave me a job and a career. I can't thank you enough. I'll never say your name because you don't have an identity. That's why you always have to repeat your name. Yeah, they looking for attention and notoriety so bad they willing to go to prison for it. That means I got mad power. That's what that means. So it's all a compliment. Like I said, that's all it was today, a compliment, and I'm good and I'm healthy and that's it. Still, you haven't moved me. Every time you try as hard as you can to come for me and can't move me an inch, the line moves for nobody. Like I said, when it comes to so-called women, you'll do what you're told. You'll do what I say. You understand? I've always been a good person. I'm always be compassionate. I let people be free. I'm a good person. But yeah, 100% how you're treated affects how you see things. That's why this is so wrong, and it should have been stopped day one. But it's all right, because now, trust me, I'm going to be a pretty mean boss. People just going to do what I say now. I'm not asking you nothing. I'm just being honest. Like, nah, if I get a girlfriend or a wife, you're going to do what I say, and that's the way it should be. The man should wear the pants. Should he not? Right. If not, something's wrong. Like, no, you're going to do what you're told. Straight up. Why? Because when you give people a choice, right, like we tried to, and you try to be nice, apparently you can't be nice to a lot of people. I told you, all y'all whack, all y'all so-called women, all y'all the same. Christina just proved that. Because if you was any different, like I said, you would have rose to the occasion and you would have come on this panel and defended me. You've had a million chances. You had a chance today. But instead, you want to just keep disappearing and throwing you know what's and running away, hiding your hand. What is that about? Like I said, how could you ever say anything wrong to me when I've been nothing but nice to you? See, I'm a righteous man. These people aren't righteous. They want to talk about big money, but don't have no big money. You're trying to make someone feel small, and you're going out your way. You make me feel larger than life. I know I'm larger than life. I'm huge in this world. Like I said, I'm about to make billions upon trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars ain't nothing to me. I'm the only self-made trillionaire who ever existed. I'm not just talking. I got bank receipts. The government tried to delete my bank records. These people know I'm the largest thing to ever come across the scene. See all these mosquitoes? So at the end of the day, I'm the baddest boss you've seen thus far and will ever see. That's reality. Hold on. So, I mean, it just is what it is, bro. I mean, I'm not even concerned. I'm not even mad anymore. Real talk. I was never upset. I was never mad. It's that I'm trying to do my show and run my business, and these people coming over here committing a felony repeatedly. Anybody would get upset, dude. This is my business, bro. These people don't want to see me eating. They're trying to stop me from succeeding in running my business. That's something you stand on. That's something you do in person. Like I said, anybody feel like that? Where you at? How come y'all ain't come down here? You got gas money, you claim, right? Right, can't afford a hot dog. Yeah, they don't come down here because they all terrified. Oh, and this whole valley now is a no-fly zone. Straight up, nobody will come within 5,000 feet of me. That you have my word. I promise that. This is a no-fly zone. For real now. Yeah, it's on. So what's up? Right, now put your money where your mouth is, because you ain't going to do nothing. You're going to sit there and you're going to keep hiding. Right, and you're trying to just provoke because you want me to say one thing wrong so you can try to use it against me, and then y'all make your illegal phone calls. Hey, try it anytime, man. It ain't going to do nothing to me. I don't answer to people People can't just call people on me when they want. It don't work like that. No, we're not talking to nobody. You talk to my lawyer, and I don't have to talk to nobody. Oh, and I answer my door to nobody. I'm telling you right now. Don't play games on my house. If you're on my property, right, that's a problem. And you know what this state is. Yeah, no, I'm going to protect my property and my home completely, right? So it is what it is. These folks, they trying to make me feel uncomfortable in my own home. I will not and refuse. I refuse to feel uncomfortable in my home. You all did this with other people. You ain't going to do it with me. I'm where the buck stops. I'm the brick wall. That I promise on everything I love. You understand? Yeah, nah. You'll respect my home. I paid cash for it. You'll respect everything I do, and you'll stay off my grass. You understand? I'm telling you publicly. Anybody steps foot on my grass, it is what it is. I'm coming outside. Trust me on that. I'm not playing these games, brother. Feel me? So like I said, quit writing checks that you can't cash. You know what I mean? You want to talk crazy, be about it. Feel me? Don't talk. Don't run your mouth. Stand on it. Seem like Tuco in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. If you're going to do something, do it. Don't talk. You talk too much. Remember? Come on, Tuco. Remember? Remember Tuco? Yeah, I'm Clint Eastwood. You're gonna talk. You're gonna do something. Do it. Don't talk. This is the problem with villains. Y'all want to talk, right? You just talked your way out of everything, and now you no longer have that fake demonic stronghold because it was fake. What are you talking about? None of those things ever happened. I wouldn't even use your terminology. None of that happened. I'm genuine with anyone I meet, online or off. I've been nothing but genuine with Christina. That's definitely a real person, right? And they're looking at federal prison time now. Like I said, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You're trying to change the situation around. It's impossible. Good luck in court trying to do that. That's the number one thing judges can't stand is somebody delusional thinking that they're going to tamper and manipulate a system. Good luck, bro. Them judges is going to have a field day with y'all. Watch. Them judges going to love y'all. Don't worry. They going to love me for delivering y'all to them because that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what Batman does. You didn't know that? What? Pretty much what Batman does. See, Batman ain't a snitch. Batman delivers criminals, the real criminals, exposes the corrupt, and delivers them to the justice system, which then has to do their job. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it just is what it is, man. Feel me? Like I don't know God's plan, but I'm not in the wrong here. I'm not doing nothing wrong, and I'm gonna stand up for myself. Now these people are trying to play mind games. I don't play like that. So now all the mind games stop. Yeah, no, I'll get mad when I want. I'll do what I want. I told you. I warned you about this already. I feel when I want to feel. You have put me through enough. I don't play like that. Feel me? Yeah, I'll get mad when I want. It doesn't mean, oh, there's stress and issues for me. What? I'm a grown man. If you playing with me, yeah, I'm going to get mad. What are you talking about? What? And you'll do what you're told. Sorry, but what? See, this is what happens. You got good, pure-hearted, beautiful heart people like me, and you got people playing games with me online, changing me into a different person. But it's okay because God works on me. Oh, I still got a pure, good heart. I'm all about forgiveness, right? But y'all are doing too much, and you keep trying to dismiss it like it's okay. An apology doesn't make up for nothing. I ain't looking for no apology. I ain't asking for peace. It's on. I'm just done talking. Feel me? So like I said, everybody need to get ready now because the Batman, now it's my turn to do what I need to do. Feel me? Like, I already know how I'm going to go about things. I already know how I'm going to win. Feel me? I'm going to keep on bringing it. Doing this, doing what I do for a career. I love my job, man. I love being me. Can you believe that? God makes me stronger and stronger. You folks just came for me today. You made another attempt on me through a phone, right? And you made me stronger. And that's all you'll ever do is make the Batman stronger. This is what happens when real people make real money. We get targeted and they make you a monster because I can't be stopped. Yeah, don't play with me. You people are funny. It's hilarious, man. Like absolutely hilarious. You know what I mean? You know what's hilarious? Because it's all real. Yeah, this is what happens when real folks make real money. I'm telling you the truth. We get targeted. Them Masons are poor. All your celebrities are poor. All these folks are poor. All of them. All you need to mind your own business and keep it moving. We from the country. We don't put up with no games. We don't do nothing. And quit lingering around me. If you ain't trying to talk to me, if you ain't filming and whatever, yeah, I don't care about y'all. Keep it moving. I'm not your friend. So like I said, I'm out here working, bro. I get busy every day. Batman has no jurisdiction. I do what I want. I work from the minute I get up to the minute I go to sleep. And this is what I do. And I love my career, man. I love my life. I love my job. Just that simple, man. These people are not normal and they go and treat me right. They want to act like I got some rules to follow. I'm a grown man. I don't care what establishment I walk in. I will do whatever the hell I want. You're out your mind. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know who's telling y'all these lies, but it's all good, bro. Like I said, every agent that they bribed and paid off, they all got G-checked and they were all scared and crying. That's reality. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what these folks are saying because none of it exists. They keep trying to pretend that they're on something. Right. You trying to play internet games and I'm not the one. So it is what it is. I mean, people play internet games with me, right? I make sure that I get revenge. I'm a Sneed and I do it the right way through the court system because, these folks, they're going to hide inside, bro. I ain't worried about you. I'm not doing this for YouTube or YouTubers. I'm doing this to come up against the real illegal organizations that I already shut down. Okay. I'm talking about the actual gang members, the actual people that are doing real things in the street, not a bunch of cyber cowards, cats. Meow. That's what you are. See, that's the thing. You sure do bark a lot, but that's all you do, right? See, everything you were typing was true about you. Don't waste my time like that. See what I'm saying? See, now you're trying to act like something's a game and you're trying to paint it like, oh, I'm joking. Like, again, if I tell you not to come to this show, you by law cannot come here. Just like when I told Christina, leave the chat. You do not have a choice. It is legal bound terms. She has no choice. She has to leave that group. She cannot sit there lingering. There's nothing to talk about, bro. I don't talk on your time and your terms. No, everybody talks on my terms. And I'll have access 24 hours a day to whoever I'm with and whoever I talk to. You feel me? I don't know what she thinks. If she thinks she's going to just, I don't know. I don't know if it's real. I don't know what. I mean, that's unfair to me to not tell me what's going on. Like I said, and that was the thing. You can't do that to no one. You can't promise them, hey, look, I'm going to have all this money and I don't care about your money. But you can't say, I'm going to have all this and you're going to be good and I love you and we're going to be together and happy and promise me a dream, right? And then act like I even accepted it or really want it because I don't know if it's real. See what I'm saying? That's unfair to me. The whole thing has been unfair to me. And you haven't even let me talk for this entire amount of years. You're just typing intermittent communication. That's the same thing they're doing. She's working with them. See what I'm saying? There's no question on nothing. So like I said, why did you keep continuing that when I just called you out months ago? I've called you out a million times. I called you out day one and said you're fake and what you're talking about, it doesn't exist. You're not making sense. Now, anybody who deals with me, you provide proof immediately of who you are and reality and the truth. I want to know who I'm talking to. The internet is not a safe place. I need to know what's going on because you got people like this who have some kind of agenda. You have a chip on your shoulder and you will never have money. I assure you, I can promise you that. People like you will never get blessed. You're spending all your time trying to block my blessings. Imagine being that unhappy, empty, hollow, and miserable. Can you imagine? So like I said, I don't know if it was real. I have no idea. And if it was, what do they think they're going to do? Oh, they're just going to show up with the money and whatever. Like, I mean, yeah, you could do that, but I mean, because you won't let me talk in the mood that I'm in and going to stay in, money doesn't move me. You don't get it. I'm going to tell you pack your bags and leave. I'm going to tell you that's fine. I don't care where you came from. Go ahead, and there's nothing to talk about. Leave. And that's your fault. See, that's the thing. These people, so-called women, they act like they're giving me a choice. I'm going to explain this detail for detail. Human beings, you have to let people speak in order to come to a conclusion, right, of what's going on, right? So if you don't let me talk, Eva, and it's a struggle to speak, why would I deal with you? These people have tried to silence me the whole time. They want to not allow me to talk, but they want to run their mouth. So now I'm not going to let y'all speak to me at all. See what I'm saying? At all. There's nothing to talk about. You can run your mouth all day to yourself now because you're not listening and you're not listening to the guy who's in charge of this. I'm the one who's in charge of this, not you. Just like I was with everybody, with Wendell Cryer. I was in charge of that lot. Yeah, he may have to come to court too. So at the end of the day, I don't know what to tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these people, they think they're doing and accomplishing something. They're accomplishing nothing. So, like I said, no, it doesn't work like that. Like, no, God needs to give me my blessing. And you need to go ahead and deliver because I'm getting tired of waiting. And I'm telling you right now, I ain't waiting no longer. That's the whole thing. I'm not waiting on that Christina thing. I'm not waiting on nobody and nothing. That's why I never did. I'm going to keep moving because they trying to keep on painting some fake story. Right. Because you want me to take it easy and not do nothing and sit back when I got to survive. Right. You trying to stop my momentum and my incentive, and it'll never happen. I don't need none of that, bro. I don't need nothing from you, man. If it ain't intended from God, then it is what it is. You feel me? Like, that's why I don't respect it. I don't respect anything she said. She tried to say Cyrax was something he's not, too. Cyrax is not what these people are painting him as. And that's the thing. Why are you more focused on an agenda with Cyrax, but you can't show up and talk? See what I'm saying? They give themselves away. Yeah, you have an agenda. And Cyrax is a good dude. He's kind of he's wrong. He's kind of evil and demonic, but he's not what y'all said. I know that for a fact. Everything you said is a lie. And see, that's what you do. You try to paint false testaments on people. And I'm the only one who says, no, that's not what happened. So why would she be speaking on the same people that I literally asked 8 million times to get away from? That's playing with me. See, you're trying to create rage. I've asked you nicely 8 million times. Why would you keep bringing up people if I got away from their gang stalking? I got away from all that. It doesn't scare me. It doesn't faze me. It's just normal. Nobody wants to go through that. I got away from these people. You can't tell me nothing to do nothing with me. You can't set me up ever again. Yeah, you tried and you failed. And Green Bay will have to pay me my $800. You never set me up. You tried your best and you failed. Mm-hmm. So what are you talking about? And the stunt that she pulled over there, right? It ain't nothing, bro. It all solved itself, and I got my little time done, and it needed to happen. So it ended up helping me, right? As hard as it was. But in the lawsuit, it's going to come out the truth about the situation, right? About what y'all did and what your intentions were. Because I just went through that thing when you called Seton Hospital. So your intentions are clear as day. They're all looking at life sentences. Christina as well. 100%. She's really the worst one in it because she tried to play coy and act like she's innocent. Like, what? Keep trying to talk like, oh, I'm a sensitive, emotional, soft, nice person. Yeah, you're so nice that you sat here while these people, I got voicemails and they trying to stop me from eating, and you ain't done nothing for me. You didn't do nothing for me. You didn't save my bank account. I did. See, I'm sitting here trying to be nice to y'all. She donated like $3. Ooh, wow. What a big deal. After I had to sit there and talk to her some way, I would never talk to anyone like that. Oh, what? Ever. I would never talk to my girlfriend or future wife like that. Ever. You don't reward that. No, I'm talking like that because it's the truth, like I am now. She ain't nothing, bro. She's a joke. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm on my own with God, and I ain't never on my own. I got all these ancestors with me in God. And I kind of could tell by the reading that this was what was coming next. I just didn't understand it as usual because it said, yeah, this one is going to hurt. Like, kind of, I'm already over it. I don't really care, bro. I'm heartless, man. I could care less. I got a huge heart, but I just am not going to spend my time wasting it with people who ain't worth it. See, I'm smarter now. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, what's the excuse in not letting me talk? I mean, either way, you owe it to me to let me speak whenever I want. You will be on call 24 hours a day. I will talk to you whenever I want, and you will be online on there 24 hours a day. If you don't want to do that, then don't talk to me. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? And you need to leave that chat, and that's it. Like I asked, you know what I mean? And that's legal bound terms. You don't have a choice, smart one. You're not above the law. So, like I said, because that's court evidence. So you can't sit there and try to play hardball and keep lingering because you want me to delete the server. I'm not doing that. It's court evidence. So it's going to be used against you in court, and you're looking at a federal indictment, Christina. Right? So, like I said, it is what it is. And then you see how they play hardball. They're silent. They give silent treatment. That's a tactic called what? We all know what that is. That's what they all do. They try to be silent and not talk. All these so-called women are manipulative. They're a joke. Yeah, your manipulation tactics don't work on me. You will work on my time. You will talk when I tell you to talk. You'll talk to me when I choose. And that's just being a normal person. Like, I talk to who I'm with, much less whenever I want. You will be on 24-hour call for me. Trust me on that. And if you don't like it, there's the door. You don't have to deal with me. You understand? Because I'm a boss and I'm in charge. And apparently these so-called women are jealous because I'm a man and they have you know what envy of what I got because I'm stacked and they mad at my authority. Right. Yeah, I get any woman I want. You're just another woman. That's all you are. Stay in your place. 100%. And like I said, I've always been a good dude. I talk to people with nothing but love. You see, I was nothing but nice to her. And for what? What did it give me? Nothing. I never met you. So you can't say, oh, I'm this and that. I never did anything for you. Never believed your nonsense. It is what it is, man. Like I said, I've never been played. People play themselves. There's another one. Next. See what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, I got a reputation and everything. I got a lot to protect and stand on. See what I'm saying? You people want to keep on acting like, oh, we a team, but then you want to leave me out to dry. Hell no. There's no excuse for, like I said, nah, Christina, she owes me a ton of money. You need to send the money. You're going out to eat, you're claiming you're at barbecue parties, rubbing it in, whatever, while your man's sitting here struggling. How that makes sense? I have my check made, bro. If you eating like that and whatever, then like I said, your family should have provided me a place in Minneapolis. How come your family, you claimed your family was typing to me, but they never talked to me vocally? Right, because you're fake. See, there's no way to pretend like this. You never fooled anyone. I was just letting you federally indict yourself. Ooh, easy. Easy. Got them all on federal criminal charges, folks. See, Batman is smart as hell. I'm good at my job. So end of the day, I care less what she talking about because she ain't talking about nothing, right? And that's about the end of it. Feel me? Let them do what they're gonna do. Is that another agent right there? That's what the agents do. They sit there and they get scared, right? Talking on a phone too. You're not even supposed to talk on a phone while you're driving. Real talk. I think they're all agents personally. I think they're all in on it. I think they've been in on it since day one, and I think they're all scared. Good, good. Real talk. Oh, 100% you should be. 100%. People all targeted one man for no reason. What? They want to talk behind my back. Oh, by the way, anybody talks behind my back, I'm coming to see you. Yeah, and I'm going to talk right in front of your face, and you're going to find out and realize real quick that you don't ever talk behind my back. I don't care what you're talking about. You got something to say? You come say it to my face. I'm a real man, which I will never be, especially down here. Boy, miss me. Like I said, these fools, you started this. You all want to keep on treating people some way. Treat me, please come treat me some way. I want to see it. Y'all funny, bro. I ain't from here, bro. I could care less what y'all talking about, bro. I'm telling you, you people are going to move out my way and you're going to do what I tell you. That's what you're going to do. Talking to your superior, homeboy. Feel me? So, yeah, like I said, whoever my woman is going to be, right, they're going to listen to me. It'll never be a struggle for them to listen. I'll just tell them, ask them to do something, and they'll do it. That's the thing. When you got real love, people just do things. So, like I said, I don't know what they talking about. It seems like you trying to buy love and you don't have any in your heart, because if you had love, you wouldn't want to see me struggle like this. You know what I mean? But you just sat here and left me out to dry and didn't do nothing for me, just like you did when I went to jail, and you're who put me there. That's the fact. Nah, yeah, I was these other folks too, but you're working with them. You ain't no good either. All y'all the same. So I got nothing else to say to y'all, man. Keep it moving, keep it shaking. That's it. We done talking. We ain't friends. We ain't got to be. We ain't got to pretend. And that's it, man. Like I said, no, I mean, I wish that things were real with her, but I don't know what's going on. And I'm not going to sit here and have people play games. Yeah, like I said, you can come to every show and start talking. You don't have a choice. Those are the terms and conditions now. And if you don't want to do that and you don't want to start supporting your so-called man, then I mean, quit talking to me. I don't even know who you are, bro. You're just some troll online. Some weird nonsense, bro. Like I said, just like God told me, He said, you don't need them for your blessing, right? God gonna give me my money. I didn't ask you for nothing, ever. I don't want that fake money. You ain't even got a real settlement. All that stuff is fake. Those people are poor, bro. Yeah, Christina's poor. That's why she has no money, nothing. Like, yeah, you depend on family. That family should have been had a phone call with me and reached out to me. That's what normal people do. And family takes care of family. You said all these things. You said you put me in a will. You know how illegal that is? You said that all these things. She said that we were going to build our own family. She said all this weird stuff. Like, I didn't believe any of it. I'm just letting you federally indict yourself. See my point? Now, if you was real, bro, you would have been done, came off some bread and help, bro. Yeah, your people, your family has money, man. If you got family, they got money. Y'all eating out every day, right? Okay, that money, you take that and you go to the bank. Let me show you how to do it. And you deposit it and then you donate it to who you're calling your man and saying you love and support. You don't leave your man out to struggle. That don't make no sense. So don't tell me how you or your family are good people. Oh, and your brother, he'll be on a federal indictment too if he's real. He said his name was Joey. Same, using keywords again, trying to play mind games, right? So if that's a real person, what he did, I may have the email still, and what you tried to literally like I'm not even going to talk about it. It was crazy. You tried to like act like, I don't know. You were trying to again create some weird situation through an internet. Right. Like you all are snitches. They're trying to get real dudes hemmed up. They trying to get us federally indicted because they snitches and they in the process federally indicted themselves. And I'm not a snitch. I'm a gangster. So I outsmarted all y'all. So now y'all can, walk off, walk away. And that's about it, homie. Y'all ain't got nothing for me. Feel me? I own y'all, bro. For real. I really own you and I own your freedom. I got y'all right where I want you. And now you can't do nothing about it. Feel me? All of you. So, like I said, no, I make the rules. You do what I say. You talk on my terms. You don't talk when you want to talk. You'll do what you're told. Oh, I promise. You understand? So, like I said, send some money, right? And you'll be coming to every single show. If you don't want to do that, well, then quit talking to me. That's how it works. That's the terms and conditions. There is no other. You will not get around it. Now you are going to do what I say. Easy. Peace. I'm happy making money. Check over 20 bucks, bro, making buku bucks while the ping one ain't doing nothing. Y'all fools ain't doing nothing. Your who's not doing nothing. Y'all who's not eating, they can't afford a hot dog. I'm over here eating, doing what I need. I'm getting more stuff today. I'm good. Gucci, homie. Now donate and send me some money, right? Because this audience and all this public, y'all full of it too. And you the enemy too. Like I said, I'm done talking, bro. It is what it is. I'm going to stand up for myself. It's on. I'm going to keep on winning. We'll see who wins. Watch.